All right. Where you guys from?
Seattle, Washington.
Seattle,
Georgia.
USA. All right. Sounds great. All right. So first question I like to ask people is, what's your thoughts on animals in general?
They're pretty cool.
Wonderful.
Great.
Great.
They taste good.
Yeah, they taste
good.
good.
All right. And second question, what do you guys think about animal abuse and people who abuse animals?
I think that's disrespectful.
Yeah, not good.
That's really messed up.
All right. Third question, what about the animal that we turn into slaughterhouse to cut their head off when we could eat something else instead?
I think it's yummy.
But it matters what type of animal.
It's a
If it's a dog, no.
if it's a cow, then
It's worth
yeah.
the
Price.
I'll eat them.
And what is the moral difference between a dog and a pig?
Dogs are cuter and
Pigs
pigs.
are disgusting.
Yeah.
Right? Fried
So we can eat ugly people? Is that what you're saying?
I mean,
No,
it matters
not
how
the same
ugly.
So what is the morally trait or the moral difference between like humans and animals that justify harming them for an unnecessary reason?
Animals
you
can't
know,
talk.
yeah, I was gonna say that. Humans can speak. And
So if I found a human that can't speak, it's okay to exploit them and kill?
Humans
'Cause they have
need,
rights.
it's necessary to the food chain for humans to
Yeah.
eat animals.
And why?
Animals eat animals.
Animals
It's
eat
part of-
animals. It's
part
just
of
a part
nature.
of the
So we should mimic our behaviors according to what animals do in the wild,
I mean, maybe
because they do rape and kill each other.
so there's
humans do that too. Humans do that
So
too.
should we?
No, but
So we should not mimic our behaviors according to. Well, what was your question? No, nothing. You just had some great dead cow, great.
Yeah.
And why would I care?
Because you're talking about vegan.
Well, I ate animals for about 23 years of my life. Like it doesn't change anything. Like I've seen dead bodies in my life. I've ate them. It won't bother me. Yeah, like you do every day.
Dead bodies is food.
How do you call a dead dog? It's a dead body, man.
it's a dead.
Any dead animal is a dead body.
How'd you afford that scooter?
Money,
Money.
working.
Do you not care about?
Do you not have a job? I don't own a car. That's all I own. That's the only method of transportation I have. Yeah. I don't need a car. I'm a gymnastic coach. I got either like geography, history, math, science.
Geography right here. History and geography.
Yeah. All right. First one. How many continents are they?
Seven.
All right. What's the biggest country in the world?
Russia.
All right.
Then Canada. Then U.S.
What's the least populated continent?
Least populated continent.
No,
No,
Antarctica.
It's no.
It's
Oh,
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Antarctica. That's right.
I was trying to go through all.
You guys are from America. How many states in the U.S.?
50.
Right. Good. Which country is the Panama Canal in?
Panama Canal.
Panama?
In
Guatemala.
Panama.
Panama. Why would they call it Panama Canal?
What's the name of our galaxy?
Milky Way.
All right. What's 3 times 3 times 3?
3 times 3, 27. I was right.
All right. If you ride 100 kilometers an hour for an hour, how many kilometers would you go?
100.
Great. You guys are smarter than all these YouTubers, like videos. If you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be? Great. How many angles in a triangle?
3. Wait.
How many angles?
Well, how many degrees?
Well, how many degrees?
180.
Oh, 180.
180. What's 17% of 100?
17.
Great. How long is a quarter of an hour?
Quarter of an hour, 15.
Yeah, I said 25. Yeah. All right.
Because I ate that cow.
When did Canada became a country?
Ooh,
1812.
no.
No, stop it.
It was like 18, I'm going to say 18,
In the 1800s?
1830.
1843.
67.
Oh.
What year was the USA founded?
1774.
77.
US what?
Six.
76.
I
Yes.
didn't hear it.
Who discovered gravity?
Sir Isaac Newton.
Yes. Very easy one. How many moons rotate around the Earth?
8.
8. Alright. How many planets in our solar system?
Not like
13.
Nope, not 13.
12.
So there's
Seven.
Earth, Venus, Mars,
Five.
Oh, I swear it was 9.
Mercury,
9, 8, 7,
Jupiter,
8, 9,
Saturn,
There's 8.
Pluto.
I
Dude,
said
I
that.
literally was one off.
Oh, Pluto's not in it anymore.
Not anymore.
Uranus.
Yeah, Uranus.
That's what I was forgetting.
All right. What is the closest planet to the sun?
So
Mars.
it's been,
No,
Earth,
no,
Mercury.
no.
Mercury.
No, it's not.
It's Mercury.
All of you idiots.
What is the name of an adult human female?
Woman.
No, I didn't like
We
that one.
support the LGBT.
All right.
What's
How many days does it take for the Earth to rotate around the sun?
30.
365 and a quarter.
I thought you were going to say around the...
How many?
No, it's also a quarter of a day because that's why there's leap
Oh yeah,
year.
leap
That's
years.
true. How long does it take for the Earth to rotate around the moon?
31.
You mean the moon to rotate around the Earth?
That's right. That was a trick question, but he said 30.
Not right, is it?
No,
31?
it's a month. Yeah, yeah,
Months are like
30.
31.
Shut up.
There's 28 and 1.
yeah.
A month.
Well, you guys did very great in the. I don't. I support LGB. That's it.
You don't like the
Lesbian.
trans and the queers?
Is that what?
What is a
stands for?
trans?
Yeah, that's-
What is
I
a
don't- I
queer?
don't
No, he may not eat cows, but
He's
Yeah.
got the right mindset.
I don't follow no ideology that abuse children and expose them to like a weird mentality.
you know the Bible doesn't really support LGBTQ either.
No, the Bible does support a lot of horrible stuff, though.
Like what?
Well, if you read Leviticus 25 and Exodus 21, it tells you how to buy a slave, where to buy it, how to treat them. And then if you beat them and they don't die within 2 days, well, you're not to be punished because they're your property. That's what the Bible says.
Can you read those verses for me?
Leviticus 25 and Exodus 21. Yeah.
Wait, well,
If you just go like on YouTube, there's a channel called Atheist Experience. It's just a bunch of people who call these guys and argue about religion, and they will tell you all of the bad scriptures. Atheist people. Yeah.
What do you believe in?
I believe in science.
In science?
Yeah.
So how do you think this all got here?
I don't know.
You don't know?
What's
No.
gonna happen when
I don't think anybody knows.
Where do you go
So
when
you
you
just don't
die?
believe in anything?
I don't think we go anywhere when we die. We just die and that's it.
So you think that this all just like
Spawn in?
spawned?
Where do
Or
you
the Big
think?
Bang?
Where do you think God spawned it from?
God's always been here.
What is the concept of always? I don't believe that anything could like be eternal. I think everything changes, and like the universe didn't come from nothing. I think there was something before it, but I don't know what.
God, before the universe, He created the universe.
And do you think God is still present today?
I mean, He's present everywhere.
And is like actually like conscious and like knowing of what's happening?
yeah,
on
He
Earth?
knows
He
everything.
controls everything.
He knows everything on Earth.
And you think he's good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you think he has the power to do anything he wants?
He does have power.
But then he chooses to not stop all cruelty and evil?
Well, that's Satan.
It's part of his plan.
Well, he created Satan, and is he not more powerful than
He
Satan?
created Satan betrayed him.
Well, isn't he more like all powerful?
He is all powerful.
So can't he just like snap his finger and Satan's gone?
He could do that. But
Then he chooses to not be good. He chooses to let evil like
Wait, is
roam.
it Leviticus 21 or 25?
25, Exodus 21.
Look up and
There's obviously like multiple verses within them, but yeah.
buy a computer serving.
I guess so.
For both.
What's your name?
Cooper.
Jake.
then
And you want to be in?
Sure. Oh.
All right, my name is Robin. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so first questions, what's your thoughts on animals in general?
Oh, I love animals.
Animals are cool.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty dope.
Great. Next question, a little bit harder. What do you think about animal abuse and people who abuse animals?
Oh, dude, they're terrible. Should be sent to jail.
Bad.
Bad people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right, next question, a little harder even. What about the animals we send to like slaughterhouse and gas chambers for their dead bodies when we could just eat plants?
Mm.
I don't know.
Oh no, yeah.
Do you guys think it's abuse?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even
Yes.
know what that is. I don't even know.
Talking about meat, dairy,
Just
eggs,
saying like eating.
Oh,
maybe.
Well, dairy and eggs?
Also,
I don't think dairy and eggs would be abuse. I don't think
well,
like meat.
why do cows produce milk?
for their
So-
babies.
Yeah, and what happens to the baby if you drink the milk?
Well, it won't die. They still have enough milk for their babies, don't they?
Well, if it's a boy, it's not useful for the dairy industry, so they just kill it because he won't produce milk. And if it's a female, they just separate it, and then they get fed like a bottle formula, probably soy, which you could just drink soy milk instead. And then they just go and get impregnated. So like they're literally forcibly like impregnated to be made pregnant. And then they're 9 months pregnant, and then it's about like five cycle of pregnancy. And once their milk production decline, they're sent to the slaughterhouse. Is that not abuse?
Yeah, that's messed up, dude.
Yeah. Well, that's the product of dairy. So,
Oh, well, I do drink milk.
yeah. Do you think you could like switch to like another option, like oat milk, coconut milk, soy milk, or something
Well,
like that?
Coconut milk sucks, but I do sometimes drink oat milk.
Yeah. So there's
Occasionally.
there's over like 20
It's thick.
dairy-free option. Like you could always find those you like.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I drink milk.
Yeah. Do you have to?
I mean, sometimes.
What's your
I
favorite
don't
milk?
have to.
My favorite milk is oat and like specialty drink like coffees like that. But like in like cereals, I like almond milk. It's pretty good.
The oat milk's too like thick for cereal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oat
I
milk
like
is the
I like
best
milk
for
with cereal.
for coffee.
Yeah, I don't like it in cereal. It's really, really thick. I don't like it. It grosses me out.
Yeah, that's why I like the coconut or almond for cereal. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Sweet as well.
thanks.
Yeah, like is there anything that would stop you guys from actually like giving your money to industry that abuse animals?
Yeah, I have no money.
Maybe if they were like showed it more so people would feel better. I think since I don't have a great like evidence or whatever,
These your friends?
No, I don't know
I
that.
don't know them.
Just guys are just back
They can
again.
join
I read Exodus 21.
Oh, you did?
So basically, Hebrew servants. It's talking about Hebrew servants in that verse, and they went in. Yes, it is.
Oh no, he's not.
Oh, he went into Hebrew servants went into servitude voluntarily because they either had to pay off debt or because they couldn't feed themselves and they were in extreme poverty.
Did you read the whole thing?
Yeah.
And you didn't find the. Actually, did you read Leviticus 25?
Oh yeah, because it has nothing to do with slaves.
Well, it says if someone.
Exactly.
Exactly, bro.
Well, I was asking question about animal abuse, but these guys brought up the Bible, and I said the Bible has horrible things in it, including that it says if someone beats his slave and it survived within 2 days, he shall not be punished because it's a property.
Are you saying because like the animals are just here for like eating in the Bible or something like that, right?
No, because God put animals on this earth for a reason.
Did you know that the Garden of Eden in the Bible was vegan and people only started eating animals when they started sinning?
What?
That's true. Not that I believe in the Bible, but well, back to our interviews. What would stop you guys from going vegan?
I like meat.
Yeah.
Pause.
I like meat too.
So, would you guys think that sensory pleasure is a justification to abuse and kill people?
No.
So that would actually justify rape and murder.
Oh no, it wouldn't. 'Cause I don't eat humans.
Oh.
Well, the justification is, I asked, do you think sensory pleasure justify killing and abusing others? And you said yes.
Oh, I was talking about cows though.
Yeah, but what's the difference between a cow and a dog or a human?
Well, cow has aren't they not near as intelligent as us?
So if I found a human that is very low intelligent, can I exploit them and kill them?
No, but like humans like run the world. Like I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it's kind of is the truth. So
So might makes right.
what?
So like might makes right is the idea that because you can do something that it's morally justified. For example, like men are in general stronger than women. So is it justified and good to view women as lower than us and exploit them?
No, I love women actually, personally.
Well, it's the same mentality. Because you think that we're more powerful than animals, we should exploit them and do whatever we want with them.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say that since we are more powerful, we should exploit them, but I think it's not as bad as exploiting a human.
I don't think we should exploit human either, but I don't think there's any justification to exploit animal, especially in our day where we have no need for it.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you guys think we have a need for exploiting animals and killing them in our society?
We have a lot of fat people.
I mean,
And what is the cause of obesity?
Oh, overeating. I think the fat people should chill out though.
I think it's cholesterol. Actually, the number one killer of human worldwide is heart disease, and heart disease is caused by cholesterol,
That is true.
which cholesterol is only found in animal product.
Is it? But isn't it really difficult to get all your like needed proteins on a vegan diet?
Where do proteins come from? No, actually, only plants can turn oxygen into amino acids.
They
So
come from
all
beans and
proteins comes from plants. The animal eats the proteins from the plants, and then we just recycle that proteins
Wait,
through
so-
the animals.
So, if I was like, so what if the animal never ate a plant? What if it was just fed meat since it was a baby?
Well, that would just be eating a carnivore.
So it would not ever have protein in it?
Yeah, well, the animal that he ate its protein from a
Okay.
plant.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I just, personally, I don't love beans.
Yeah, there's like 80,000 edible plants you could eat. There's not only beans.
Well, I'm saying for protein.
Well, as I'm saying, you could eat like lentils, you could eat chickpeas, peas, you
aren't
could
beans
eat
lentils?
potatoes. Oh, no. It's not the same thing, no?
I thought it was the
Yeah.
same species of plant. What you got?
You raised your hand?
I was. Never mind.
Have you ever had meat?
Yeah, I ate animal products for over 24 years of my life until I realized that I didn't have any necessity for paying for animal exploitation or killing.
I mean, but
Yeah.
if it happens anyways, but like chicken is good.
Well, you know, like people will abuse and kill humans. It happens anyway. Should I just still do it?
Well, the thing I think
Just because it happens?
I think what he
I'm
means
not
is
doing
that
it.
even if like you try to stop it, just the one person doesn't usually have enough power to stop something like that.
It doesn't stop the whole industry worldwide, but it says that just one person yearly, an omnivore diet will use about 30 to 600 animals per year just for one person. So if you go vegan, that's about 100 animals that you save every year.
What about the
Do you think it
carnivores?
matters to these animals?
But when you eat it, they're already dead. So you're not. Like,
Yeah, you're paying for the next one to be killed.
I mean,
Oh.
what about like all like the animals that die when like you're fertilizing the fields and like these
I have
big
a question.
What about all the animals that die for fertilizing the field that are used to feed the animals you
So,
eat?
I mean, it's like they're gonna.
What would happen if all the animals that were in the slaughterhouses and all that got released? Wouldn't the world just be like covered in animals?
Overpopulated? Well,
then
first
they die
it wouldn't go.
completely.
Not the world would never go vegan overnight. Actually, what would happen is that the demand would slowly decrease, and people would stop breeding them into existence, and then would just eat whatever's left. But yeah, like the only reason these animals exist is because they're forcibly bred into existence. So if we stop breeding them into existence, they won't overpopulate.
Would
What
you?
about the effects on the environment from like over farming and all the land?
Well,
that do that?
The number one contributor of environmental destruction is animal agriculture, because we are raising 80 billion land animals each year that we have to feed and water. There's shit everywhere. We're cutting the Amazon
they do
forest
a
to
lot.
grow soy to feed the animals.
There would be a bigger need for plants then. The land
Sorry,
would
what?
still be
Doesn't
used.
like animal fertilizer like feed the plants that you eat as a vegan?
Yeah, but there's a lot more fertilizer used to feed for the plants that you feed the animals, because there's like 8 billion humans worldwide. We are feeding 80 billion animals to eat. So like if we just ate plants, we could reduce farming like worldwide by like 75%.
What about
Wait,
fish?
Yeah, what about wait?
We kill about 3 trillion fish per year.
Well, aren't they like so stupid that they don't even like it doesn't affect them?
Should I kill stupid people?
I don't think there's a single. I don't think there's many people that are as stupid as fish. But when people are like completely brain dead, they usually do get they do get their plug pulled a lot.
So you're saying that the only value of life is intelligence?
I think that if I was completely brain dead, I would not want to be alive.
What if I would just had like someone who's like I don't know, I just Down syndrome? It's still very much like a brain alive, but it's just
they're-
not smart.
But they're not brain dead.
Yeah, but are fish brain dead?
No, but they're really stupid.
Some fish actually rate higher intelligence in certain domain than dogs and monkeys.
Yeah, but
But
they
dogs and monkeys are cool.
fish die
Alright,
really quick anyways.
so-
Though. Like my
Fish
fish
are
just
cool,
died
too.
in my fish tank.
All right, everyone dies one day. Is it a justification to murder them?
He died after like 3 days.
Yeah,
I took
he
good
died.
care of him too. It really made me sad.
Yeah, well, if you're sad about your fish dying, should you be sad about the trillions of fish that are murdered every year?
No, I
Well, I had a special bond. He wasn't just in the ocean.
So like you only value life if you have a special bond to them. Like if you have a random dude that you don't know, it's okay to just kill them.
Well, I don't think that's what I'm saying at all. I think you're putting words in my mouth.
I think what I'm gonna do after this interview is I'm gonna eat twice as much animal products to like cancel out what you.
Well, if you want to like double the meat that I consume, the amount that I consume is 0. If you double that, it's still 0.
I'm doubling mine.
Facts, that's mad.
I'm doubling mine.
So that's
Great, you can double your risk of heart disease. I don't care.
But what if you ate meat healthily?
Yeah.
That's
lean
that's
meat.
not a thing.
Well,
Lean
I
meat?
mean, there's like you can have a mixed diet on be healthy.
All animal products contain cholesterol and saturated fat, which is the leading cause of death in the world.
But doesn't that mean they like
So what-
overeat it? Like
What about the?
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
So-
eats meat.
Not anymore.
Do you think that like
Yeah, he went vegan.
so I just saw a thing that like two 105-year-olds turned 105 on the same day. Do you think that they were like if they were vegan they would live to 105?
Well, actually, if you look in the blue zone, which is the where the people around the world live the longest, which is the Honagaka, some Japanese place, I don't know. They're actually like 97% plant-based, and then like all of the places in the world that live the longest, they all eat mainly plant-based.
Is their food good?
Yeah, it's like sweet potato and rice and beans and stuff like that. Who doesn't
like
like
rice.
sweet potatoes?
They're
That
they're
like
so
the-
gross and
Huh?
mushy.
you never had like a sweet
I
like
do like-
yam fries?
I mean, if potatoes could give me like
I mean, they're
honestly, if like potatoes and stuff could give me all the nutrients I needed,
They
I
do.
would-
I mean,
if I just ate potatoes,
You can survive off potato only for a full year.
oh, I can survive but not thrive.
No, but who the hell would eat only potatoes?
Well, I like potatoes, so I'm saying if they did give me all my nutrients, I could probably go vegan on just potatoes.
Well, you could just add like a few berries, vegetables, and like some grains, and you'll be good.
Yeah, I eat that, but I think that a diet with all of that and then also some meat is
Yeah, you could
Also-
base your diet off potatoes and have like a little bit around it. Like you base your diet probably around meat and have a little bit around it. Where you switch your meat with potatoes, and then you can have like berries and fruits.
I mean, I mostly
Well,
eat eggs.
I think everyone should supplement B12, including meat eaters, because first, like the B12s you get from meat is because the animals you eat has been supplemented with B12, and then I think everyone should supplement like vitamin D if they live in a country that doesn't have much sun and such like that. But like, I don't like base my diet of supplements. No,
Isn't a vegan diet more expensive though?
actually, it's 30% cheaper because all of the staple food in the market are vegan by default, like rice, bean, potatoes, pasta, quinoa, like seasonal vegetables and fruits. Like these are all the cheapest food by default, and they're all vegan.
I mean, like, what about like all the places where meat is a lot cheaper than plant-based?
Where is that?
Well, I'm from Costa Rica, and I lived out there for a while. And it's
Are you talking about like
there's a ton
like
of
plant-based
ranches out
meat
there.
supplement
There's a
or?
ton of ranches out there. Like meat's like dirt cheap over there. It's a lot
Well,
more expensive.
Most places where meat is cheap is because it's subsidized through our taxes. So our taxes goes to the government. They pay the farmers to make the meat products cheaper. Like especially dairy right now, if it wasn't from our subsidies, it would collapse instantly.
I'm talking about there though, not here.
Well, I'm not over there advertising for anything. I'm right here like, in Whistler, where people are obviously rich enough to go to a supermarket and buy rice, beans, and potatoes.
That is
Well, I
true.
mean,
That's a valid point.
I mean, I'll give you that, but I mean, like, there's still a lot of other places where people don't have the means to buy it.
Yeah, I'm not there arguing with them. Like, what
You're
stops
saying
you?
it's murder,
What
though.
stops? Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think.
saying what stops me. I'm talking about them. Though.
Well, I'm not there arguing with them. I'm arguing with you. What's stopping you from not murdering
If
animals?
it's murder here, isn't it murder there?
Yeah, but I think there's no matter what happens, like if you kill the animal, it's wrong. But if it's your survival, I think it's justified, even though it's still wrong.
So you think humans matter more than animals?
Yeah.
But when I was saying,
Yeah.
I was saying that. I was saying I don't.
Yeah, I don't eat
Every time I
humans
say-
either.
But every time I say I would even kill a fish, you say, so would you kill a human? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, but what's the moral difference that justify a difference in treatments? I think that yes, I would choose humans above animals, but I'm not choosing animals or humans. I'm choosing
Because-
animals or humans' taste pleasure.
Because killing a human is way more cruel than killing a dumb animal.
It's still cruel to kill an
It's
animal.
still, yeah, but a fish doesn't take as much like pain and suffering from death than we do.
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've heard that.
Actually, fish feel even more pain because they cannot secrete adrenaline the way we do to stop the pain, so they will suffer for even longer.
Well, they die quick.
What about
No, actually, they drag them on the boats and they suffocate for like 3 minutes.
Not me though. I cut their head off.
Well, do you get all of your fish? Do you only fish all of your fish, or do you buy them in markets?
What do you mean?
Do you only eat the fish that you only catch yourself?
No.
No.
I don't eat fish much. I usually eat like fish sticks and stuff.
Yeah. So like you do purchase fish
I
from
purchase
the
fish products.
from the
yeah.
factory industry.
What about the countries that are too poor to like?
I'm not there arguing with them.
You think this body was built off of pure plant?
No, I don't really care what that matters.
Meat. He loves meat.
So
I'll tell you that.
All kinds.
yeah, I used to love meat too, but then I realized that my taste pleasure were not worth killing others.
But are you killing them or are you just eating them?
I was paying others to kill them in my part. Like
How is
Well, you
how
still
is
eat 'em.
plant-based meat made?
With
how is it made? It's usually like soybeans compressed.
Is it humane?
Like if eating plants humane, yes. Is it humane to put a pig in a gas chamber?
Damn.
That's not how they kill
I
them.
don't think.
It is how they kill them actually.
If they put them in gas
Don't
chamber,
they
that'd
just
be
shoot 'em in the back of
unhealthy.
the head?
Fact check that.
Yeah, please do fact check that.
No, but that would kill them quick. Bro. I thought they just put a bullet in their head.
They do that with cows, but they cannot line up pigs in a single line because they're too smart. Then they smell the stench from the blood, so they try to run away. So the only way they can do that is put them into a gondola and load them into a gas chamber.
I feel like
cool.
I feel worse about pigs though. They're kind of like
Let's go raise
dogs.
some pigs.
They're actually smarter than
Well,
dogs.
they
Yeah.
use electricity actually.
That's the old method.
Oh,
Use it with a
you're
knife.
wrong.
That's the old method.
Well, it's
No.
with CO2. So you're.
It is CO2 gas chamber, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
CO2 gas is the same like a
Wait,
pop.
if you're gonna
Wait,
eat
so,
that
like,
pig, then yeah, that's
Isn't
fine.
that?
Yeah,
But
if
don't
I
you
were to put a dog in a gas chamber and eat it, is it fine?
Are you raising that
I
dog just
love
for
dogs.
food?
Yeah.
I love dogs.
Then I
Ask
mean,
me
yeah,
that
I don't.
question.
Wait,
You love
I
you,
love dogs.
you love
Is it-
dog meat or dog like the animals?
is it a
Dog
painful
meat.
death?
Yeah,
Every day.
yeah,
That's my next dinner.
yeah.
Hey, you know how I'm gonna kill it? Not with a gas chamber.
Why not?
With his bare hands.
He likes
Why
the
would I do
fur,
it with a gas
too.
chamber?
He likes
Why would you kill them in the first place?
I don't like tanning the meat.
Oh, it's not about like the suffering; it's about the tanning of the meat.
Yeah, yeah.
So you just don't care.
Survival of the fittest.
Do you care about any animals? Do you care about any animals?
I'm the apex predator.
What do I care about? Chameleons.
No, and some monkeys. Like
What about humans? They're animals too. Humans are animals too.
I mean, some
We're mammals,
like we're
Yeah.
animals.
not animals.
Mammals are animals.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, mammals are animals.
Does your pig go to a 9 to 5?
Like a whale is a mammal. That's
A whale is a mammal. It's still an animal.
I don't eat whales.
Mammals are just a
Whales are
subcategory
dope,
of
though.
animals.
A whale will eat you.
Wait, does
Yeah.
the gas chamber hurt the
A
pig?
whale will eat you.
Yeah,
How
they
can you
scream
talk to
and
whales
they'll
about this?
scream and try to escape and they'll rip their own limb off.
I thought that like carbon monoxide just makes you like lightheaded
Wait.
until you die.
Have you ever drink a pop and it burns your nostrils?
No.
That's CO2.
Oh, that's not
I
that
don't
bad.
drink soda.
Yeah,
they- that's what they
imagine
feel when they die?
imagine like that's all you breathe. It's in your lung and it's burning you from the inside.
They burn, but
So they
then
don't even have
why
to
is the
cook
meat
them.
raw when you eat it?
Not their lungs are burning from the
What do you
inside.
think about all the animals that eat other animals? What are you gonna do about them?
I can't talk to
We can
them.
kill them.
What do you think they're wrong for doing
It's
that?
called the food chain.
Well, I don't think they're wrong for doing it. I think they need it to survive. Well, we don't need it for our survival, and no, we don't.
Look at this guy right here.
Yeah.
You get that from Green.
Look at
Go tell that to Patrick Baboumian,
Patrick was three-time world champion.
world's strongest man. He's got multiple record in
But he's
weightlifting.
not the strongest man.
All right.
He has been for 3 years in a row.
But not this year.
yeah, who is
Well,
it?
he's been retired for like 5 years.
All right, we're gonna.
Yeah, what do you think?
All right, thanks for stopping by.
problem.
Thanks for having a conversation.
I don't take steroids, so
No, he does.
no.
I don't.
No, I'm talking about what is Patrick doing.
But you might not.
What do you think those steroids?
So he's not that big. It's steroids too. Look.
It might not be vegetable. Maybe it's beans. Maybe it's lentils. You know?
Or steroids.
It could be, but maybe those steroids are plant-based.
Do you know how steroids work?
No, I don't take them. Do you?
No, but I still know how they work.
How they made?
I don't know. All I know is they make you strong.
Are they made of animal products or plants?
Maybe.
It's probably.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Gorillas.
I'm sure there are some plant-based testosterone
guys.
supplements.
Yeah, guys. Yeah,
What?
All right. The only rule of the jungle: when the lion's hungry, he eats.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what he eats.
Should we behave or should we mimic animals' behavior in the wild?
I mean, no, not. Because we.
alright for animals to do it.
Yeah, like if you go live in a jungle, you can do what you want. But
it's okay for like.
I think it's
Animals
okay to
to
eat
eat
meat if you're
animals.
raising that
But it's
meat
not okay
to
for
eat.
us to eat it.
I think it's funny that you call it meat and not animals.
because you're using at that if you're raising an animal for meat, that's meat.
If I'm raising like a human animal for meat, then it's meat.
Well, humans are different.
How?
We value our lives way more than we value
You think animals don't value their own life?
not as much as us,
How do you know?
because animals are not as sentient.
Do they not run away when you try to stab them?
They do.
So they do value their life. They're trying to
Yeah, but
escape
not as much
pain.
as us.
No, that's called avoiding pain and death.
Yeah,
No.
everything's gonna try to avoid death.
I could make the same argument like you only have instinct to avoid death.
And those things that don't like have sentient minds, they still run away from death. Why is that? Because they still feel pain.
What does?
Ants.
Ants
And
are sentient.
You said that it's fine if we eat ants and like all that stuff.
No, I said you can eat mussels and like animals who don't have a brain and nervous system. Ants do have brains.
Still animals, right?
Yeah, but they're not sentient.
Definition of an
You said
animal.
eating
They're not
ants
sentient.
is okay because they're not sentient. But what about animals eating other animals? They're all sentient.
Well, those animals, like, I wish I could make all of these animals herbivores, but I cannot do that.
But they're not for a reason.
Yeah, they're carnivores. We're not.
Animals are put on this earth.
Wait, what
for
are
a
we?
reason.
Omnivores? We can eat both. So
We're actually opportunist herbivores. We can eat whatever we want, but that doesn't mean that it's healthy for us. Like the number one cause of death is heart disease, which is caused by cholesterol.
Well, that's because the eat we've been eating. We put
It's
all
because of
random
meat, yeah,
stuff in our meat. Like what is it? GMOs. We put all those. We boost it.
We boost
So
those
chicken-
cows with RBST, which I
Yeah.
don't agree with.
I don't agree with that stuff. I think we should just eat normal cows.
Well,
Or normal chickens.
some studies have been shown that even if you ate like organic, like wild animals, it's still full of cholesterol and trans fat and saturated fat. And
What is cholesterol? What does that do?
actually, you do need cholesterol, but your body produces it itself.
Well then,
You know, creatine's also found in red meat.
creatine.
Yeah, it's
You
can.
get that out of plants, can you?
Yeah, I don't need creatine. Like my body makes it.
This guy does.
Your body doesn't make creatine.
You need creatine for your life. Just Rob.
So if animals make creatine, and we are animals,
What? I said it's found in red meat.
yeah, and our body is made of red meat.
That's not the same thing. Just because something's in your body doesn't mean, like.
That means we make it.
He's a bear. He's the bear.
That's a pig in a gas chamber.
What's your opinion?
I don't get what's wrong with the pig and the. If we're eating the pig, then if we
I raised a human and put him in a gas chamber. What's wrong with that?
because
That's your-
humans
that's
can
your
talk.
argument.
If it can talk, I won't eat it.
Okay, so if I found a human who can't talk, and like I were to like raise
If
a
you're
new
raising-
breed of human that can't talk, is it okay?
If you're raising them to eat them, then I guess so. Because
Wow.
if you create a whole new breed of human,
You guys agree with that?
I don't know what he said.
He said if I created a new breed of human who can't talk, it's okay to breed them for slavery.
What's your opinion on furries?
Furries, they're pretty weird.
okay, same. Just make.
All right, we agree on something.
Wait, what is?
Wait, what's
Do you-
yeah? Is
All right.
Is it alright for a furry to eat another animal?
No.
Since
Why
they
not?
believe they're an animal.
Well, they can believe what they want. They're not.
I
You
could
think-
say the same thing
are
about
trans
you.
women
You can
women?
eat all you want about-
Are trans women women?
No.
He likes LGBT.
That's not the same thing. What are you
Wait,
talking
is it? Wait, vegan?
Yes.
You're
Oh,
oh, Declan's not down with that.
What does this mean to be vegan?
doesn't it mean like you don't?
It means you're against animal exploitation and abuse.
Oh, but I like eating meat because I feel like I'm on top of the food chain.
You're on top, yes.
Or animal products.
I know. Okay, but
It's like you don't
I
Not-
like eating meat.
It means you're against animal exploitation and abuse.
Why are you vegan? What's your
Well, like-
reasoning?
like-
Because I don't think that my taste pleasure are worthy to abuse and kill animals.
Okay, so do you think that it's fair to grow crops and kill millions of insects to grow those crops?
What about the crops that we feed to animals? We have to feed 80 billion animals. We only 8 billion humans. We could
using the same crop.
no, we could reduce the whole world farming land by 75% if we just adopt a plant-based system.
I don't think so.
Plants are
Do
technically
your
living
research.
things. Plants are living things.
They're not
You're just-
sentient.
You're just killing more.
They're not sentient,
So you don't.
and we're killing less because all of the animals have to be fed plants.
But which
Yeah,
is
so they
better,
have to be
meat
fed
or
the
like,
same.
or just these plants?
What is better, killing animals or not killing animals?
I personally like the whip on animals.
Would you like it on you?
My papa hits me with it, but like.
Yeah, I
on the
think
cows- on the cows.
I think you have a bad childhood.
Dude,
Oh.
I have peppers on my.
All right, had a great conversation with you guys. I would like to interview some other
Is
people.
there anything else you want to talk about?
I have other people.
You know, this guy's
Sure.
very smart.
What's a woman?
What's a woman?
Someone
Somebody
that has
that's
a-
born a woman that has XY
They have a
chromosomes.
vagina.
Yeah,
Well,
X-
no,
X-
XY
or
X,
XX.
It's
It's
X,
an
X,
adult
X, X.
human female.
No,
Yeah.
that has XX chromosomes.
Yes. Great. Well, I guess we can all agree on that at least.
Do you have any more questions? I kind of need some quizzes.
All right. Why do you believe in God?
Because I need something to believe in.
I mean, yeah.
Why do you have to believe in
You
that?
can't disprove God.
Can you prove it?
I can't prove it, but you can't disprove it.
No, I can't disprove a flying spaghetti monster either.
Dude, I love.
How do
yeah,
you prove
yeah, I know what you're talking about there.
You cannot unprove something that doesn't exist because it doesn't exist.
We're talking about God right now.
Wait, would you
Still-
rather kill yourself or kill 10 animals?
I'd rather kill 10 animals because I want to live. But it is not the situation we're in. I don't have to kill any
What
animals.
about
Would you rather
kill
kill
yourself?
So
this
your
guy?
life is
No,
more
no, no,
valuable than-
no. Would you rather kill this guy or a cow?
A cow.
Then why?
So a human life is more valuable than an animal.
It's more valuable, but I don't choose between animals and human. I
What
choose
about-
between animals and humans taste pleasure.
What about 10,000 cows?
Yes, because the only reason we eat animals,
What about people with like a sensitivity to different things that can't eat their animals?
there's 80,000 edible plants.
Okay.
Wait, what about
You can find plants that you're not allergic to.
Would you rather kill 10,000 animals or kill him?
10,000 or him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know him that well.
Well, what types of animals?
Pigs that
Yeah.
have families and are super happy.
Yeah,
Or
him.
He
Yeah.
said he would kill you instead of 10,000 pigs.
It's 10,000 lives.
Wait,
What
what
about
were we talking about here?
9,999?
Oh, give us some quiz. I want some more questions.
Wait, how many pig lives is his life equivalent to?
I really can't say.
Did you say like 1.5?
1.5 pig? Maybe not.
Have you always? When did you become?
22 years. He's been
22 years.
No, I've been vegan for 6 years.
You
So
said
you're
you're
approximately
29.
29.
That was some
I'm
good
30.
Whoa.
Yeah, you guys are bad at math. Come on now.
No, he said
So
23.
did you have like a gap? Oh,
Well, I was vegetarian for 1 year as well.
oh, so that's what it was. We had misleading information.
So
Oh, so now
What
you
led
just
you to
don't, you
become
don't eat
vegan
any
after the
animal products?
vegetarian?
I became vegan in 2018.
Okay, but why did you?
Oh,
switch
because of
from
the fish?
vegetarian?
You don't like killing fish?
Yeah, yeah.
You drinking milk?
Well, I
Were you ever
first,
a pescatarian?
I was kind of like flexitarian as a vegetarian for the first year. Like I still ate like one fish like every 6 months, but like.
Wait, you
Vegetarian, you can eat fish, can't you?
But yeah,
Pescatarian.
the reason why I did became vegetarian and then plant-based was for health reason and then the environment reason. And then eventually I realized that the life of animals was more worthy than my taste buds.
Well,
I like
I
my
don't agree
taste
with
buds.
that.
You think taste pleasure is more worthy than the life of others?
I don't
Well,
think it's
other
about
animals.
taste.
I don't think it's about
Is it-
Humans
it's
are
about-
animals.
It's about the fact that.
Well, I don't think humans are animals. I think humans
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta
Well,
be
they
the
might be
alpha dog.
animals like classified as animals, but I
Can't be a
don't
big dog without
personally
eating
think
some
that
meat, you know?
like I can't
What's
relate
your
us to
argument
animals
against-
Why not?
because like
What did you?
a
I mean,
human
do you
is
think you
different
could
from an
look like
animal.
him?
I don't know. Something. It's just my.
Have you ever seen a gorilla?
Yeah.
What do they eat?
They eat bananas
I
and
wish I was a gorilla.
you know stuff
Yeah.
like that.
So do you
Well, I'm
think
not a gorilla.
do you
I
think
don't-
we
I'm not
need
built like
meat?
a gorilla.
Do you think we need meat to be strong and
I
healthy?
think humans need
Have you
meat.
seen the lion? Why is the lion the
So
king of the jungle?
so if I show you to like 10 bodybuilders that are vegan, would you change your mind?
That's the elephant.
I mean,
He's not the biggest.
maybe a little bit. But
You could just Google it,
I
bodybuilder
just feel
vegan
like
right now.
it's I feel like it's an easier accomplishment. To
What's your argument against his point of how you're killing millions?
Yeah,
of
you're
insects?
killing millions and millions of insects to grow that crop that you used to eat.
Yeah, as I was saying before, more crops are grown to feed the animals that
No,
you
that's-
eat.
like cows and stuff, they eat grass and stuff that you don't.
No,
need to kill
they
as many
eat
insects.
soy and like grains like
Yeah, but it's not the
corn and
same
all this
type
shit.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you go to the Amazonian forest that is being shaved and burned to grow soy, all of that soy is going to feed cows and pigs and chickens.
And you.
Not really, because only maybe like 6% of it goes to feed human.
So you're saying we should make 100% of it to feed humans?
I think we should just not kill animals needlessly.
Okay, but
You
we're
know
still
that's
gonna
never
kill
gonna happen.
everything else.
Might not happen, but you know, like sexism will never stop either. But that doesn't mean that we should participate in it.
Smash your pass, Peppa Pig.
Okay.
Oh.
You want some questions? Geography.
I'll quiz you. How many letters in the alphabet?
26.
Okay, that's good. He's
What about
quick.
the German alphabet?
German alphabet. Do you know that? He's quick.
There's only 19.
He's on top of it. That's actually correct.
It's not.
Fact check it.
How about Spanish?
I'm pretty sure it's 29.
I speak a little bit of Spanish.
You do?
Let's hear it.
¿Hablas español?
Un poquito.
Un poquito, solamente un
Hey,
poquito.
I know that one. Okay.
Et si? Parlez-vous français?
Oui, j'ai appris français pendant 10 ans.
Dude knows everything.
No, he actually.
J'ai vécu mes premières 20 années de ma vie seulement en français.
Oh, à Québec ou...
Québec.
Oh. Oui, je suis allé à l'école franco-américaine
He does it all.
Mercer Island, en Washington.
Très bien, très bien. Est-ce que tu parles français?
Si.
Si, that was Spanish. Hablas español o parlez-vous français?
Parle français?
Oui, non? Non, non? Si. Si, señor. All right.
I know. Where did he come from? Okay. Pose. At least pose. Yeah. Where did they?
What do you have to say about that chicken that died for your pleasure? Worth it? What do you have to? What do you have to say for that to that chicken?
Pretty damn good.
That's outrageous.
My friend, would you like a bite? Would you like a bite?
No, I don't eat death.
No, this isn't death.
It is.
It's good. It's good. It's KFC. Have you ever had it before?
KFC does a vegan sandwich. You should try it.
You like it?
It's all right. It tastes just the same as your dead body you're eating.
Oh,
Everybody take a bite of some death, please.
All right, man. I got places to be.
He's got COVID. I'm kidding. Oh, don't believe that shit.
Oh, you don't believe in COVID?
I don't believe it's
Do you believe in vaccines?
as bad as they pretend it is. I've never been vaccinated.
You've never been vaccinated? Why not?
The earth is flat.
No, it's a triangle.
Oh,
Yeah, and you
does it
get
taste like death?
these guys are trying to tempt me with some gross dead bodies.
I'm not even kidding. Let me cleanse my palate.
To be honest, I stopped eating KFC about 5 years before I became vegan because it was disgusting.
KFC's kind of nasty. Yeah. I'm not a big
I don't know what you're talking about.
Talking about disgusting the dead body you're eating. All right, we'll stop that over here.